Hello, I'm Cecilia Louie of Paper Zen. In this video, I'll be outlining the lowercase letter K. I've already transferred the letter to my work surface, and if you want to see how that's done, please watch some of my earlier videos starting with the letter A. Now first, I'm just going to make the folds where I need to, and the first one just needs to go towards the right, and following the outline, I'm just going to make those sharp creases where they need to be. And if you ever are wondering what direction does it go next, just put it down and follow the outline. Now my strip was not long enough to do this all in one piece because mine was cut from a sheet of 8.5 by 11. So if yours is the same, then you'll be making two joints here and here. Okay, so now that I've got my letter K outlined, let's start gluing it to our surface. Now the letter K has quite a few shapes that kind of come inward, so I'm going to tackle this guy first and then I'll tackle that guy second. To start off, I've put down a stiff plastic card and I've held it in place with removable tape. I've aligned this edge with the bottom part of the letter K, and what that's going to do is basically when I put my edge of my paper up against here, it's going to follow that outline and my eyes will not notice anything, being up or down. It's going to be aligned. So what I'm going to do is actually start gluing this part and this part first. That's going to let me be free with this and with this. So we're not applying glue here, okay? Just the bottom parts of the letter K. I find that giving those areas something, kind of like a base. And I find that that helps me get everything else in place more readily. So I'm going to be strategic when I dip this lower part of the K in the glue. I'm not going to apply the glue anywhere else, here or here. Okay, so now that that's in place, I'm going to lift this card and I'm actually going to turn this upside down because I need my glue to be accessed from here. So this guy's kind of in the way. It's not a big deal because he's a corner, so it's really easy to get him out of the way. Lift, and so I'm just going to dip, but it's really easy to smear glue on the sides unless you lift it up out of the way. So you see now that those two areas are done, it makes me placing this guy so much easier. Okay, so now I can glue this guy. Let's just get him back into place and see where it needs to go. Okay, now I'm ready to glue this guy. And I'm just going to bring this card back here to help me guide this long strip and that corner together. Now, it's hard to explain when I was doing this. When I was actually pressing down with my left, I was giving it a gentle tug to the right just to make sure that that strip goes down taut. Now I'm going to remove this guy out of the way and set this top piece in place. Again, be strategic. I only want to get glue just on that top part. Okay, so now this strip. Again, just strategic lifting and gluing. And lifting and gluing. Now it's going to be hard for me to get a card in here to align this part of the corner, but just do the best that you can. In this case, I think I'll just need to get both segments glued down at the same time, because otherwise it's going to be hard to get the glue in there. And I hope you saw, I just kind of quickly used my finger to help myself butt up against those edges there. So as usual, I'm just going to pick up a little bit of glue. Maybe that's a bit much, that much. Push this guy aside and run the glue up that edge and bring those two corners together. And then the final glue down here. And there we've got the letter K. Don't forget to visit my blog to download your free template to give it a try. As for how to fill in the letters, please watch my previous videos for a variety of ideas. I want to keep improving my tutorials, so would you let me know what tip was new for you in the comments below, or what technique you enjoyed learning about most? If you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll give it 2 thumbs up. Thanks and see you next time!